I used to do them myself, so I know what craft shows, they're fun to do, and they're coming up. But I was surprised YarnCon's still going to be virtual. So
Yeah,
I was not happy.
Good. I've never been to a show.
You coming down to Greencastle?
You're coming down to Greencastle?
I might have to because I started knitting 5 years ago, right? And then
and she teaches. This is an amazing. And she made a frog. I've been knitting for 10 years. I can't make a frog.
Yeah, this year's my 5-year knit anniversary. So
you could knit a frog.
I was into it, and I started knitting, and then I was like, okay, I'm ready to roll. I think I'm good, and then the kind of world shut down for the last 2-3 years. So I think I'm ready to go to a show.
I think you're ready.
I think
I'm ready.
Yeah.
To fly.
If nothing else, come June, we'll do Hoosier Hills, because that's here and it's down in Franklin, and then that's a good one. And Steve and Andy are going to be there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Brenda and Heather are always there too.
Yeah,
Steve and Andy guys are leading men.
Yeah.
Brenda and Heather are Ba Yarn.
Yeah.
In case y'all didn't know who we were talking
They're
about.
fantastic.
They're both regional locals for us.
And they're like favorites too.
They're our favorites.
Yeah.
Some of our favorites.
Yeah. Star Wars
lightsabers.
Yeah, the lightsabers.
Yeah, because she had that.
Did you see she's got a Star Trek one coming out?
I know. I'm like, oh my god! And I'm not a real Trekkie, but
and it's like inspiration from their uniforms.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Someone else just came out with one.
I was
called something at
cool.
Farpoint, and so that's really cool.
Speaking of Ba, it's almost time for me to knit my rainbow socks again. Remember my pot of gold?
Yeah. So you better get
the
back.
bunny ate, right? So I need to get a new set, a new.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be good for that.
Yeah, I was talking to Heather, I think, or Brenda. I forget which one I was talking to. Via the DMs, and I should reach back out because it's almost time.
Yeah.
I should already be on it.
You should be on it already.
Dang. What is happening? It's already the middle of March. So next week's St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah. Next Wednesday.
What is
No.
Oh my God.
2 weeks.
Oh, 2
No.
weeks? Oh my
Next
God.
Wednesday.
I should have already.
It's the 17th.
The week what is it? Wednesday? A week
Today's
from
the 7th.
Wednesday.
It's 10 days away.
Oh my God. Why did I just forget about
Would be
this?
like Wednesday.
Oh my gosh. I need to go home and talk to
But
them.
next week we will.
And I'm sorry, I don't have any St. Patrick's Day stitch markers for y'all.
Oh, but I bet
prepared.
she's got a hat for us or something. You got a pot of gold, but
Yeah, don't worry. We will.
She was
have
gonna have us
some.
wearing like leprechaun beards or something.
We will
No, it'll
have.
be so bad. It's gonna be horrible.
We do.
It better be
Totally.
some Irish beer.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I'll get some.
I'm gonna.
I didn't like the
Colleen's
beer.
got me reading again.
The Silent Patient.
Silent
That's
Patient.
what she told me to go check it out. So I went to the library.
It's a good book.
Natalie goes,
That one and Will.
"Why is the patient silent?" And I'm like, "Well, let's see. Her life's perfect until she shot her husband in the face, and then
That's
went
why
silent,
he's
and then went silent."
And then went silent.
Okay.
Mom, do you know when she'll start talking again? I gotta keep reading.
I don't know. We'll have to read it.
Yeah, that's what you get. So you've got one of those inquisitive children.
Yes, and she reads. So she
Yeah.
read the panel, and then she's like, "Oh, I know why she's silent."
And you're over there going, why?
What? I'm like, "Shut it! Put it back! Don't read that." And then I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I should just put this stuff on my Kindle. It's like private reading, you know."
Well, then.
Well, there's not an X rating on the back of it. Right?
No. It just explaining
It's just
to your
a certain
child,
child
that
why
she murdered her husband and
husband
then went quiet.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
well,
then,
Tori was like 7 when I had to do Harry Potter with her.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in Harry Potter.
True.
Yeah,
There is.
true.
I mean, and
You don't know. You haven't read the books or watched the movies.
no. But my sister, my niece started
by proxy.
reading the James Patterson with Maxine Petro, I think her name is, or anyway, they write about the Women's Murder Club. And my niece started reading those, and some of that had to be explained as well. But they're not bad. I mean, it's just it was murder, and it's about these women who solve. One's actually a cop, and so well, why would they shoot like this? Like
Right.
I could see Natalie going to you, going, "Would you shoot Daddy in the face if you got mad?"
Yeah. And she's
Okay,
like,
well,
"Why did the lady shoot him
Natalie's-
in the face?"
Natalie's 7.
Yeah,
8
this month.
Okay, my daughter was like 17, 18. And she came to me and she just plops down the book in front of me and says, Mom, you need to read this.
Oh my gosh.
And I looked at it and I went, 50 Shades
It's
of
a gray?
Grey.
Oh, spicy.
She did.
I knew it.
She did. My daughter brought me the book and said, Mom, you need to read this book.
Oh my gosh.
I never read it.
That's
It's
amazing.
probably a good thing.
It's like
You might fall over.
reading erotica.
Have you read it? Did you read
I
it?
read a couple pages.
But I guess
of it.
I read the whole series.
if I read it, someone told me that I could never go into a hardware store and look at things again.
You know, you can't walk in there
And-
and look at certain items the same way again.
So I wouldn't
Yeah.
do it. So
No.
anyway. So that's
No,
us for
but you
this
should
week.
probably have your husband read it because then maybe he won't go to the hardware store as often.
Oh no, we can't have that because Home Depot and Menards and Lowe's would just all fall under.
They would go
you know,
out of
they
business.
No, I
seriously.
gave Lowe's $50 yesterday.
See, you're a Lowe's. He likes Menards.
Well, I mean, Lowe's is a block from my house.
Yeah, I know, but he likes Menards and sometimes Home Depot, but he's more of a Menards.
Oh,
kind
I
of
am totally a Menards person,
Yeah.
but like
Like
Lebanon is
yeah.
the closest
Yeah.
one.
guy. Yeah. Oh, really? You
Yeah.
don't have that one that close?
Lebanon. That's
not that far.
no, it's not that far, but I have to drive right by Lowe's, a block from
Right.
my fucking house.
My new
And
So if
light-
I need
gas,
some grass killer or a
$4
2x4.
25 cents.
my
on the
couch
way
came
up.
from Menards, and my new light, my kitchen came
I
from
think
Menards.
my light right here that you guys can't see, I think we got that
Yeah,
at Menards.
Yeah,
They
they have a
have
beautiful.
so many lights.
Oh, they do, and they have a
Yeah.
beautiful lighting section.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really do.
That's a wrap.
Like y'all don't know this.
Yeah, like you needed to know anything. And I get my little clips there, my little sewing clips, because they're cheaper there than they are in a sewing store.
Yeah.
But you can't get them at the Dollar Tree?
They don't carry the ones I like, but they do have some now. And they have these little rotary colors for $1. So I'm like, shit, I can just use those and throw
Right.
them away every
Throw
time
'em
I
away.
use them, you know?
Right? Single use rotary cutter.
Yeah, single use. You can actually use it for per project, I think, or something.
Yeah.
They stay sharp pretty long. Just don't go over paper because that really dulls them quickly. So anyway, sorry. Whatever.
It
So-
is a knitting podcast.
And we're talking about
Maybe.
sewing
And home improvement.
and home improvement
And reading recommendations.
and reading recommendations.
I
The
mean,
Silent
it's
Patient
kind
is an
of-
excellent book.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
And if you haven't read any of Alex's, oh, I thought it was, I can never pronounce it.
Yeah, what is it?
Michelette's?
Micheletti's?
Micheletti's.
Alex Micheletti's.
Wonderful books. Yeah. And that Will one's going to be good too.
Yeah, the Will Smith.
Yeah. She got that too.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there.
Is that like a biography?
Yeah.
I love the
He
cover.
writes it with the guy who wrote how to the subtle art of not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
He's perfect for that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever read
I
that
love
book?
me a little Will
Yeah.
Smith.
You need to read. Have you read that? The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck?
No.
You should read that book. It's
Recommend
Have you ever
reading.
read The Tao of Pooh?
No.
Whoa, sounds
Read that?
intense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it.
The Tao
sounds
of Pooh.
Like
It's
TAO.
T-A-O of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, that I know about that one, but I
The
never
Tao
read
of
it.
Pooh.
My sister has that one.
Yeah,
It's
it's
on, right
good.
on her shelf. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, read the book, The Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It's really a good book. It teaches you just to let things go.
Yep. Which is
Yeah.
great.
It
to
has
read.
my
It's been
favorite
out-
word in it. How can
Yeah.
I not
How
read
could you
it?
not read
Right.
it? I'll have to get it for you there. So,
Okay, guys, that's a wrap.
Tori, Mother's Day's coming out.
Yeah. Is there another 50 Shades out for your mom?
there you go.
Teasing.
50 Shades of Not Giving a Fuck.
Yeah,
That's
50
the
Shades.
title of the episode.
50 Shades of...
These guys
Don't
need to
give a
be. I'm going to put them
Separated.
away. Separate those two.
I
Bye, everybody.
think we need to be joined.
Right?
No,
Stay nice
don't
and
do that
polite.
to me. You're crazy. You're crazy.